Well, there you go, folks. Crypto Mo here with you. I got some, we got a lot of things out there happening that are not positive. I think you see it in the news. It's all over fear, uncertainty, and doubt. But I got to tell you, if you kind of gaze over that foggy horizon, you start to see some really interesting opportunities as we move forward. We're not there yet. By all means, I just want you to understand we are not there, but we're getting closer. And I'm going to come here to talk about some positives we're going to see. I want to start by saying thank you to a few people out there. Now, I put this out there for those who do not know the Crypto Mo channel. This is my alt channel. It's where I come just to talk about altcoins. We're talking XRP, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and others. I have a join button here. And I've decided, and for those who hit that join button, you can become a financial sponsor of this channel. You don't have to. You can just watch it, enjoy it. You can join the Discord. But there is, when you hit that join button, I can't connect you to the Discord, unfortunately. It doesn't allow it. So what I am going to do, and what I've made up my mind I'm going to do, is I'm going to reward those who support this channel, and there will be other tiers for those who want to support more. But what I'm going to do is have members-only videos. And I do have members-only videos. And this is the first one I just did today. So there's a bunch of you that are members in here, and there's basically you get some shout outs here and there. But I'll say this: I appreciate you for going in there, and when there was really nothing you're going to get except a couple little things. Now I'm going to give you some content. Now I'm going to give you the wisdom, the research, and stuff that I can do to help you and to teach. And so if you want to support this channel, hit the join button, hit that. You're going to get opportunities to see videos that no one else in the world will ever see. Not in the Discord, nowhere else. Just here in the Crypto Mo members. And that's for those who join. Hopefully that's my way of saying thank you. And I know a lot of you appreciate what we're doing here, and I appreciate you. First things first, if you do want to be a part of the Discord, though, as well, you can do Fall 50 right now, 50% off that first month. And that's for a limited time. You guys can take advantage of this or do the 20% off an annual pass, which is the highest I've ever been able to offer. All right, folks, let's talk. Let's talk business. Let's get in there. I was looking up some of these, just nastiness. We were talking. I want to do some that I have not talked about with the members only video. In the members only video, I talked about XRP. I think I even talked a little bit about Ethereum and Dogecoin. We're going to talk about some other ones in this video, the main video for the regular channel here. So as you can see, we had a head and shoulders here. Absolutely a head and shoulders. I mean, this is A1 head and shoulders right here. And so when you have this and it comes down, this is exactly what you're expecting. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. If it breaks this neckline right here, it gets ugly. It broke the neckline, it got ugly. And so a lot of you are wondering, and I'm getting a ton of people writing me asking, Mo, when's this end? When's the pain end? When's the pain train get to the station and start giving us some relief? I don't have an answer for you. I can tell you right now, it's bearish, extremely bearish. We had a crossing of the Bollinger Band though. Now, usually when we get two Bollinger Bands, we'll go up to the 13, and we did right here. Hit it right here and hit it right here. Not much higher, but we did. Now, a lot of this is being caused by the uncertainty that you're seeing out there in the world when it comes to the government shutdown. I've said it before that what's going to get them to action is an absolute crushing in the stock market and in the crypto markets, and you're starting to see that. Look at the price on this. This is Cardano, right? ADA. We were up here at 101. I want you to look where we're at, where we got down to 52. This basically was almost down 50%. You'll hear people talk about crypto winners. I've been through multiple crypto winners. Let me tell you what a crypto winner is. It's when you drop 50% or more. Crypto winner doesn't have to be, hey, it dropped 99%. Crypto winter now, with all the money flowing, liquidity up, tons of ETFs starting to get considered and approved, this is a different time. And so when I see the altcoins starting to absolutely get crushed down 50% or more, that is worrisome to me. And I got to tell you, we're at a line that I think will probably hold, but I can't guarantee it. Because this black swan event of the longest shutdown in history possibly, we're there. And look, we're right at that support that the last time, and you guys can see, we went all the way. We were at $1.19. Look where we got. All the way down here to 50-something cents. Over 50% down. And here is the high, 2024, $1.33. All the way down. Hit it here. Look at this. 54. Back up we went. Back down we came to this zone. 54. Then we hit the 54 zone again right here. See this? And then we ran back up. And now look where we're at, the 54. In other words, if you're someone who trades Cardano, Cardano is now at a major support, and we're there again, support. We have not failed this. And now I'm not saying we didn't go lower, because you did go here like 50 cents. Right here again, 50 cents. So 50 cents has been hit multiple times, right here. And today we got down to 52. So could we go from 54, another 10% drop down to 50 cents? The answer is always, yeah, we can. But we have never failed underneath that since the change in DC of pro-crypto, pro-everything for crypto. Could it now be that time that it happens? And the question becomes this. Are we ever going to retest these highs, even the local highs here? Just say right here, $1 something, or over here, $1 in the teens, or over here, $1.30. And if your answer is yes, and you can stomach it, you can look at a chart like this for Cardano and say, look where we were before the rush, 34 cents. Where are we now? 54 cents. So if we go down 20 cents, that would be about a 40% drop to get to where we were before the president took over and everything became pro-crypto. Do you truly believe we are going to head back down to 34 cents? My answer is no, absolutely not. But the question then becomes, how much lower are we going to go, though? We're right here. It's easily could drop down another 10 to 20%, pushing us from 54 down to 49 or 44 cents. Absolutely believe that could happen. This is an interesting area. So much so, I will tell you, I ended up buying a bunch of crypto at the prices we're at now. That's in my main channel, but it was some Bitcoin, some Solana, Ethereum, and XRP. I bought all of those, all right? And I'm looking at some other altcoins. Not sure which ones I'm going to buy yet. This one has me intrigued. This one, we're right on that massive support level. And that's something I wanted to make sure that everybody saw of where we're at. How about AVAX? You guys know Avalanche is one that I absolutely loved. It got hit. And look where we're at as well. Same situation. I go down to the bottom of this, of how bad it got. We had a little wick down here. Candles finished here, a little wick. And then you come over here and you say, whoa, Mo. Whoa. We hit that. Yeah, we hit it today. And look how it pushed back up. In other words, are we at top fear for these cryptos? And I think we're getting there. What we need is the government to reopen this week, and I expect a V-shaped recovery. Now, I can't guarantee that. The pain is there. Look at this. In the last couple of weeks, AVAX went from 36, look where we're at, folks, 16. 60%. What is it, 50 to 60% down? That's ridiculous. Holy cow. That is a lot of money. And so the question becomes, are we going back down to where we were before at $9 to $10? Well, very similar situation. For that to drop 7, you'd have to drop about 40% to 50%. I think the answer is no. Never know. A lot of money flowing out there. Fed's going to be cutting back in the quantitative tightening, and they're done. That's going to become, that's not happening. You got Fed rate cuts. You got liquidity going through the roof. There's some opportunities here, folks. And the last one I wanted to show you on this channel is HBAR. What's going on with HBAR, Mo? Similar situation. All right, but not quite as bad. Wow, not at all. HBAR holding up strong, actually really strong compared to the others. I know it's down. We're 17. We were all the way up to 34. It's down 50%. But man, it never did get down to that level where we're like, hey, that's still holding up strong. I still like this one. Keep an eye on it. All right, folks, like I said, you want more of the members only videos, and this is the one I just did there, hit the join button. And if you want to get in over to the Discord, hit the membership. I do private live streams over there. You get those twice a week. If you're an earner or above, and of course, that is the first link right there. You guys can take advantage of that. All right, folks, that's it. That's the update. I appreciate you stopping by. Hit the like, and more importantly, subscribe. This is my new alt channel. Let's go. I'll see you in the Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get out there and make some money.